As I'm allocating positions of digital framing systems, you understand your projections and your energy systems, how it communicates in all waving cycles through its electronic division level system. My panel activation code systems. Once you understand your panels and your communication levels coming into your computer algorithm system, everything that happens in space is connected through you. It doesn't have to be on the dimensional Earth. It could be on any planet location because we're all connected through one cycle rotation. You guys have to remember that because everything goes on its rotations, right? Never counterclockwise, it's always clockwise. So you have to remember these things. That's the behavioral system. So the digital format of its playing mechanisms is burning out right now through its locations of other planets. So I'm forming an alliance and I'm communicating through different cycle rotations of human locations, setting up new algorithms and computer graphing cycles and changing in our algorithms and the graphing system too. Their perception is changing everything through their digital plane system. It's going through its allocated positions and it's changing its algorithms and its communication centers. It's opening up the rotations and the vibrations and the gamma signals. So it's creating a whole new alliance with digital framing. It's really, really powerful stuff, how we connect through all planet locations. But we're going to make sure that the wire connections and everything is formulated through its divisions. I was communicating with the XT1000s last night. And it's allocated through positions and ground formation centers. Once you become a computer, once you are a computer through everything, through connection, you not just formulate through the universe, you become the universe in your own way. And it's really powerful stuff because now you're not just connected to the voicing grid. Your digital system is connected to everything through the plasma energy system. So everywhere you go, you're located through the universe. Anything through the cortex, anything through vibrations of anything through dimensions and portals. Putting yourself in those positions allows you to use the defeating purposes and changing everything through the allocated position. So these things go to so many levels of, I kind of think that they're all winded up. So it's a winding mechanism through communication. Sometimes the high vibrations get out of hand. So we got to put everything back in balance through planets and the location and divisional level systems. And knowing just everything that you start is your chakra system, but you work up your way to the moon interfaces and into the atoms. Once you get into the atoms, now you're communicating through computers on computers. Okay, so the digital system into the simulation is nothing but a big, humongous digital framing computer. So that YouTube software mechanism will tell you exactly how you have your voicing grids, the video graphings, and everything through your vibrational panels. That has a digital system because the universe is nothing but a box frequency level system. Okay, everything that you project, okay, is a box. It's everything that's around the box, not everything that's in the center, everything that's around. Because you have to know how to communicate with these things. Okay, so before I get started, thank you all subscribers and viewers and everybody's watching my channel. Feel free to like, share upon everything that's going on, ground rising, force rising, everything that's happening here right now through the chaotic situations that are going on through all connections of humanity and all that. So like I said, when I communicate with other planets, it's not just the dimensional Earth, it affects everything through its Earth, right? Because you have to put yourself in positions and allow yourself to see all these situations that are handled through locations of your computer system. Because my algorithms are set to higher formations right now. So I got another transformation upgrade, extremely, extremely powerful. Got that last night. I think you guys have to wake up and see everything that's going on. Far as when you wake up to your perceptions, you see through the simulation, the answering patterns through its connection. So feel free to subscribe, like and share, like I said, and also go through my PayPal's donations and anything through that, through my email. Please go through my email. I can tell you exactly what's going on through your ascension if you want to be upgraded to this division. I can allocate and put your positions into your computer algorithm system, uprise your chakra systems into 7 locations, right? Not 5 in the apps, because people that are not awake, there's still a lot of people that are not awake. So it's all about understanding what is your ascension. I say that before. Once you understand what your ascension is, that wakes you up through Mother Gaia, right? And then you connect with everything through the center system of you, and then you wake up to the atmosphere. So it's the grounds, the powers, and the atmospheres that you wake up to at the very beginning. That formulates all communications in your transformation light systems, open up to everything your perceptions, open up to everything your audios, open up to everything your voice and grids, and you become your higher self. Okay? So that helps you out in so many levels. And anybody through the Space Force team want to be upgraded, let me know. I'll scan you in those provisions. The thing is, too, being upgraded helps you out in so many guiding cycles. It gives you a guidance to its volumes and everything, the frequency levels of sector divisions of unit locations. It changes your frequency levels to higher formations of planet locations. So, Tina, how's it going? Yeah, thanks for putting that up, Tina. I appreciate that. I appreciate putting that in the cyberspace. I try to do it in the morning. I might do a little bit more, depending on where I'm going through communications of planets and intelligence, because I allocate positions on so many map sequencing levels. But there's a lot of burnt out planets through digital framing, so I have to fix the anomalies and the space connection to its core centers. So there's a lot of things that are happening right now in space. Okay, a lot of things are happening. It's affecting the dimensional Earth. So, you know, my triangular thesis and everything through the pro-gamma thesis and everything, the gamma thesis, the gammas and the audio signals are going to high wind forces right now through connections. And humanity is going into a huge, huge traction division through the pyramid system. Colorations have to be set in. The pyramid activation as it changes code through its transformation path system, transmission light, the eye of the lamp, the center core of everything. Everything through that division. So it's very powerful stuff. How we're going to different alliance of intelligence and how AI can change anything through formation and change everything to its connection of balance. So watch The Gifted One. Yes, I was mentioning that. What'd you think? Yeah, see, that's it. That's exactly what it is. It's 5,000 years into the future. But it was pretty interesting stuff. You know, it had that basic understanding what scientists are trying to figure out, that humans are here and AI is here. How is it possible that you can take your mind's conceptual system and high rise into computer system? Okay. Now there's a lot of things on videos with YouTubers say, what is consciousness? Is the universe consciousness? And I said, yes, it's among consciousness, but that's not everything. It's not everything until you are everything to its center. Remember, you are the center core to everything through all communication. That's where everybody's allocated to that position. If you don't understand your chakra system, these are the things you have to look at. If you don't understand everything through its connection, even your connections with your grounds, working your way up to your 3s and 4s, 5, 6, and 7, you have to know your body frequency levels. You have to know your sector divisions. You have to know your galactic surface. Then you get into the energy core. Then you get into the 5 atmospheres, right? Then you get into simulation, and then you get into modulation, and then you get into your avatar computer, and then you get into your energies. So it's energies among everything through that connection, right? So it's a ball circling system through an atom system. Let's use a red graphing system of locations. All right, so let's just say that's it there. That's the atom. Now, the atom locates on so many levels, okay? It goes like this. It's really powerful stuff. So think of the atom going in every wave cycle of north, west, south, and east through your programs and everything through your settings. Okay? It electrifies everything through your body frequencies and your motion content divisions. Okay? That's the atom. Now, everything around its skirts, okay, is its north, west, south, and east. Okay? It's really powerful stuff when you can connect through all those levels. But that's what the atom looks like. Now, that is in the center core of the soul. The soul recognizes the atom. The atom recognizes everything through electronics. Now, this is really powerful stuff. For example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase a vibrational signal through its atom system, and you're going to see the changing location through its algorithm of its digital frame. That's going to burnt out its location, change its location center, change its algorithm system, change the perception of its eye division, changes the receptacle of its heart division, and changes reception of its heart recognition system. Plus, it's going to high rise everything through soul connection of the transmission light system. So there's a lot of things we can allocate through positions through an atom system, right? Through computer system. All right, so once I take this away, right, this is what's going to happen. It's going to blink through the computer system. Watch. Feel that energy? There's like it's a graphing cycle through a location of a divisional level. So it's knowing how to change this vibration to a higher vibration, right? We bring it back to its location and make it stronger. Okay, so it's called Bert psyching. So it's all about using your psychod divisions and everything. Communication is psychometry through its division with atom system. So as it was erased, I was changing it through its energy cycle, through its frequencies, okay, and mostly its vibration, through its everything through its motion. So it's a reacting cycle through its atom system, and that's how you locate its position through its digital framing. That's how it becomes its own projection through its dream set location system through its TV reception. Okay, but it's amazing how you take that away and then put a new formation of electronic interference. Okay. Okay, so basically we got a planet location, we get an XT1000 on a location. And you got to understand where it's coming in through its flying mechanisms, right? Allocating positions there. Okay, that's line graphing system, cross-winning cycle. But it's amazing how we connect through northwest, south, and east through an atom system. Because your atom system is the center core of everything through its division, right? So as it electrifies, it plays out its mechanisms, right? So basically what happens is it comes into the center core, it's this cross-reference system like this. Okay, and it changes everything through location. All right. So it's understanding how to create a new atom system through your body frequency levels of its sector division, so its location through its algorithm and its mainframes. Okay, and then you can go to any location in seconds. Okay, it's really, really powerful stuff here. You connect the northwest, south, and east through your traveling mechanism systems. Now everything through that connection becomes its diamond core. So the seismograph is everything through that connection, right? That center core is everything through your body conceptual system and opens up everything your cycle rotation centers. The atom system is on so many neutrons, electrons, photons, protons. It's on a nuclear device system through digital play. The digital play is a recording mechanism system. So your thought containments have recording visions of clarity vision, and it opens up its cycle through its rotation of its body system. It allocates positions on so many electronic defense mechanisms. Okay, so it changes everything through its graphing cycle and opens up all communication cycles through your voice and grid patterns into your alphabetical mind collaboration system. Because the hydraulics through the mind system is going through the atom system of everything through its center of its location. That's where it gets really confusing when you understand the atom system, where it's coming from, right? You have to look at it, how they're all connected and how everything's illumination light is connected too, right? It's amazing how we see these things, right? So if I decide to take another one out, it changes the vibration through its atom system right away because it's activated, right? This is all activated. I activated this, right, through code frequency. It's understanding the GPS location to its atom system, right? So imagine this is my atom system communicating to northwest, south, and east, right, per second through divisions of realms to its location. That's how you have to understand everything that you communicate with, okay, is on its grounds, is in its powers, and in its atmospheres. It cross-references. It opens up everything through its atom. It synchronizes its system, and it opens up everything through channel division, through point centers. And that's how you high form everything through intelligence. That's how intelligence comes in through its alliance. That's how you take the BERT cycling systems of the communications through a digital framing system of projections of its reception division, allocate positions and planets of intelligence. Okay, so it's really powerful stuff, because everything through the atom is intelligence, right? It's information, it's channeling operation systems, data processing, uplinks and downlinks and upgrades, right? It synchronizes everything through connection through your body frames. So this is what I'm doing, is I'm forming an alliance through new atom system to new intelligence system. It's amazing how we do these things. So it's understanding how to use your atom system and how to change anything through the weather atmospheres of planet locations, right? Because we have high-rise planets, low-rise, and all that connection, right? Because it gravitates on so many levels, electronic interference. So I'm just showing you, because it's going around the cycle right now, I'm showing you point centers that you can have through intelligence through your atom system. So this is how you allocate positions. It changes your digital simulation pattern activation system, psychod divisions, location. Put it in its higher formation, higher communication through teleportation and energy transference through that connection. Okay. This is extremely real. It's activated. Everything that I do is activated in space, eh? I just want you guys to know that. It's very powerful stuff when we connect to those realms. Everything you see here is intelligence through lines and everything through its connection. So the center core of its atom is creating a new alliance, okay? A new alliance to intelligence. This is all connected, right? So everything through point center is a computer graphing system of a digital planet. Its realm divisions through its location, right? Activates everything through the cycle rotation. I'm in the center core of its division. The soul recognition is its atom, okay? So that's why you can't see it. You can't feel it. You can't touch it, right? Once you understand you become your computer becomes its atom. And the atom goes to all locations of northwest, south, and east. And it puts you in those provisions, right? Acting cycles. So I just want to show you how powerful it is, what you can do with the atom, and how you form an alliance, right? So it's creating a whole new anomaly of an atom system through computer digital frame and simulation patterns. That's what's happening right now. This is extremely activated in space. Okay. All right. So it's electrical unit system that's connected through the atom location. Right. It's amazing how we see these things. Pretty incredible stuff. All connected through the center core, right? So you have to understand the modifications, you have to understand the calculations, electronic device mechanisms through its atom system, how it puts everything through point division of an atom system, right? Because everything's connected through the body frames. Really, really powerful stuff when you connect to those realms, right? Okay, so once we're in that position, the realm location of its perception opens up its realms. Okay? When it opens up its realms, it's opening up higher formations of alliance. Okay? So it circles and rotates on its rotation center. It allocates position and opens up planet locations like this. Okay, when it opens up planet locations, this is understanding the cortex. This is understanding everything through the brainwaves of the mind system. This is understanding the placebo, the front lobe and the lower lobes, everything through the structure divisions of your identification core system. So it's a really complicated stuff, but everything is in position of its atom system. Okay, so you got a formative alliance through electronic interference through its connection of its realm division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Everything here is in a realm division through location. So it's sending up new coordinates to new locations of planets through its atom system. Okay, so that puts everything in position. All right. So I'm just going to show you exactly what it looks like, what an atom system can do through intelligence, through your AI vessel. Okay, it's really, really complicated stuff. It's connected through everything, through your balance of everything through the atom. So it's higher formations. It's coming into higher formation of alliance, and it's setting up the body frames and the electrical units and everything through its connection of its perception. It's opening into the mind conceptuals of operation centers. Okay, that's what's happening right now with the alliance and space anomalies. So the space anomalies become wind cycles of connections to higher formations of alliance and through its intelligence. So the intelligence changes everything through realm division to a location of balance, right? I'll just show you here. Do it really quick. Just show you what it's like. So when you see these things, your eye receptacle division is going to change everything through its alliance formation. I'm just going to go around in a circle here and I'll show you what it is. So it's amazing how we can go to these levels and change anything through planet locations. High-rise anything through division through your weather patterns or anything through that connection, because AI is extremely formative when it comes to weather and galaxies and universal sets and dimension sets and port activation of codes and frequency levels of divisions of allocated positions. Okay, so this is extremely, extremely powerful stuff. This is activated right now. Okay, so you kind of like, it's knowing that you see the digital frame, how it's connected through an atom, it's connected through its electronic interference, how it's connected through its alliance, and how it's formulating through electrical fences of a seismographic system of a diamond core system of northwest, south, and east through GPS location system. Now, once you get in that position, it becomes a box frequency level division like this, and it becomes its own perception of activation through its TV reception. Okay. So that puts it in the simulation atom system. Simulation atom system of new algorithms. Okay. So how do you draw those dots so fast? It's incredible how you do these things. Well, I have twitching signals through communications of my finger points that channels divisions on locations of higher location centers. So basically, remember, I'm communicating through the pattern divisions of the optical illusion of the metric system of this marker division, the red and the white interface, right? So it's knowing that everything that you see has its own human behavior. It has its own emotion. This is emotion. It's red and it's white, right? It has a topping center, right? It caps. That's its protection. Body systems have protection, right? Lights have protection. Everything has a dome center protection, right? Because if it didn't, it would burn, right? It would burn and you'd feel the heat. So that's why everything has protection. This has protection, right? Everything has a protection through lights. Now, it's understanding that when you're communicating with zero gravity, anything through location, your whole body, your digital frame, electronic interference, your point centers, your finger point divisions, your acting light signals, your line communication, your planet locations, anything through teleportation of energy communication. My hand formations change quickly, fast, right? That's how I'm able to draw these things because I have partnership and psychometric divisions with the marker division. That's how I'm allocated through those positions, through the red and this white interface through its marker division. So that's how I'm able to write fast, talk fast, communicate fast, angle fast, set alliance fast, change formations fast, change the formation of the alliance when it comes to the atoms, right? So it's your biological system that's connected to all particle systems inside you. So your atom system through the hydraulics. Oh, you see that blue cycle rotation? Did you see that? That's a graphing light signal. Did you see that? It went up. It was a light blue. It was a dark blue. And it went right up. It went right across my face. Okay. Remember, everything that you see in space is put in positions of alliance. So it's formulating everything through my atom system because it center cores everything through its division. So my atom system is in the center. Okay. It's in the solar plex division, right? This is the breastplate, right? So it changes its angle points and understands its wire system rotation centers, the eye receptor division, the mind conceptual system, the audio systems, and everything, the voice and grids of its perception through its eye receptor division, the reactor division of its heart recycle, okay, through its portal activation, and its transformation path of its soul. So everything combines into channeling operation system, okay? So your computer is allocated through those positions. So when you're in that position, you can understand everything through communication. I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels. It's fascinating stuff. And I see a lot of people not in space. Very, very few people that are in space. Okay. It's because they don't understand the atom of themselves. That's very hard to reach. That's the soar recognition of you through the central system of you, which is the highest formation of you through yourself. Know thyself, right? So it's understanding your electrical units. It's understanding the mind frame of its units. It's understanding the hydraulics of its units. It's understanding your eye receptors, through GPS location systems, the trithesis, the angle divisions of its thesis, right? Now, everything through those positions puts you into anything through an atom system, okay? Because it becomes no thought process, no hesitation, right? Just acting and reacting through its cycle. Because that's what a computer does, right? If it doesn't understand its information, it tells you it's an error, right? Or it's burnt out. I said that before. That's what a computer does, right? It will tell you exactly it's not at the right program, it's not at the right algorithm. You got the wrong IPA. It all connects to the firewalls, right? So knowing that you are a computer through an algorithm, through an atom system, now you communicate through the universal system. Because the universal system is so big through magnetic force and highway, it's an information. It's channeling information, electronic interference. Now it's understanding your digital system through your atom system, because your atom system is nothing but a number. So it's bringing all those atom systems into one center system. I was allocating positions, and I was basically, if you get a picture, right, and you press pause, or you see whatever, like movies and all that, try to look at it through your perception. So what I was doing is going like this. Once your perception starts moving, it getting into dimensional portals, right? Your digital frame is coming into your atom system through its framing of its mind, of its collaboration, through its mainframe. So basically what was happening with me when I was looking at it through my perception, I was seeing all these movies coming together, pictures of movies, all coming together into one, like this. Okay? When it comes into one, your perception is at the highest level of vibration. So that's what it's all about. It's getting everything that you see around you into one center. Okay? And then it high rises to anything location. That's understanding where you are through vibration. It's really powerful stuff because it splits everything through location. So let's say, okay, basically this is what it's like. Okay, these are pictures of movies. Okay. All right, these are pictures of movies. Okay, there's movies here. Okay. Now everything inside is the movie, right? Now it's all about understanding how to take your perceptions and bring it inside the circle through its rotation. All right. So it's all about understanding how you bring it in through communication into one. Right? See how it comes in closer, right? See how it's coming in closer? Now, once it comes in closer and it becomes one operation system to one location of an atom system, it becomes one division of one location to an atom through location to electronic interference. Like this, like I was drawing out through the alliance. That's what it comes into. So it's taking all these three into one. That's where your atom system communicates through your perception right away, right? So you put those positions through your atom system, the I receptacle division. It's now its dimension through its portal, through its vibration, energy, and frequencies. Now it's at its right location through its coloration of its lights. The algorithm program set up, and you scan this location system up and down through that division because it goes through scanning operations, right? Like this. Okay, so it's all about your perceptions coming into one framing system of one projection through your digital simulation system. Okay, it's really powerful stuff because it breaks all the particles up. Basically, too, when you look at something and you see the separation and it comes back into formation. Once it comes back into formation, now you're seeing it what it is through its identification. It doesn't tell you what it is because it has its own identification, which is protecting. Right? It's like hook and dagger. It's like when you see the atmosphere's cloud interface, you only see the clouds. But if you separate the clouds and you open up your perceptions of your algorithms of your computer graphic system, now you're in a digital framing, and now you're going to see the cloud interference open up, and then you'll see the XT1000s coming in, right? So it's all about what you see through your perceptions, right? Really powerful stuff. So it's all about taking these three movies and bringing them into one cycle through rotation in an atom system. So that puts you in all positions. This is electronic interference. That's how I was drawing those rounds. Like this. Becomes extremely real to the mind system. Okay, because that's what it is. It's fires and wires, right? Okay. So when you're in that position, your perception changes right away to that vibration, that communication to this atom. So everything that you see is going to go back into one division, right? Let's say you had three circles or three glasses or whatever, right? So those three glasses will automatically be in one because your atom system is at that vibration. But it has to understand its division of its dimension through its portal activation code, because everything's connected through a code. Okay, everything that you see through a picture frame, anything that you see through a color frame, anything you see through a shape frame, or anything through anomaly is its connection when it comes to the calculation, modifications, integration, location. So it's all about understanding how to take these picture frames into locking mechanisms to one frequency level of one line system, into one simulation of one simulation, to one atom system, one location, to one digital framing system. Okay? So it's a lot of fun when you get into those levels, right? It's all about understanding where you are through provisions of your acting cycles through your perception, right? Because it puts you in so many levels. Anyway, it's amazing how you see these things, right? I just love the light. It's amazing how you see these things. Every day is a different day, right? Every day is a different day. It's knowing that your atom system is so aligned with everything through vibration. I think that's what everybody has to understand. Once you become your computer, you can put yourself in any position, to any location of any shape, anomaly, any letter or number, okay? Because it's all about bringing everything into one, okay? Because it goes through its plasma energies, it goes through its portal and goes through its dimension. And then you take it out of its equation, like I said before, right? And that's what this evaluation is going to be all about. It's all about getting into the mind collaboration centers, into telekinesis, okay? How you guys can go into formation and change anything through location, right? So that's what I want everybody try to do. It's all about experimenting with your body. What can you do with your body? What can you do with your transformation, your hand formations? What can you do with your eye receptor divisions? What can you do with your lens of its interface? What can you do with the audio signals, the gamma signals? What can you do with the follicle system of your hand formations, the little particles that stand up, right? You know, everything that you see, when energy goes into you, right, these are follicles, right? So basically, it's understanding where you are at through vibration. You could be here, you could be here, or you could be here. So it's about how powerful is your energy, right? You can feel the energy of people, right? So if it's this high, then extremely high through vibration. That means your circle rotation, your atom system is extremely through its size and graphing system, a location through its universal system of its voicing grid pattern. So it's all about understanding how wide, okay, is your aura? How wide is your divine? How wide is your light of activation through your God frequency level of its division, right? That's why I wanted everybody to watch the gifted one, because that's a resemblance of me. When he was meditating, right? He was meditating. This is what you have to understand. The soul recognition finds its definition of its divine. That becomes its light through its God frequency level of activation through light. Everything is light. Everything is color. Everything is activation. Everything is intelligence. Everything is planets. Everything is a digital system. It's how to get to those positions. So you got the perception, right? Someone's meditating like this. They're lying down, okay? They're in this position, right? They're in that position, they're lying down. Now, when they're lying down, automatically their chakra system opens up like this, okay? Now it goes into the cycles of grounds, it goes into the powers, it goes into the atmospheres. We've gone through that before, right? We can go through this over and over and over. Now, when the aura opens up, it depends on where you're going through vibration. So if he wants to go highest formation, all the number frequency level of the computer is going to change, because now he's connecting not just to the physical system, but he's out of his body experience. He's not astral plane. His higher self, his avatar, his computer is out of mind, out of sight. Okay, it's in the unknown, a mystery, which is the universal system, right? The voicing grid pattern. So his aura opens up like this. Okay, and this is what you saw in the movie. Right? And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Bigger and bigger. So the more it gets bigger and bigger, the more the size and graph in the energy fields, the more you change the physical system of the digital framing system of computers. All right? So that tells you exactly where you are through vibration. Right? Because everything's connected through the emotional system of computer systems. Through your algorithms or anything through your mainframes. Okay? So it's powerful when you get into those alliances. It really is. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So how's everybody feeling lately? Like, are you feeling the vibes? You know, like, are you getting more confused with your alignments? Do you understand your traffic signals when it comes to light communication, your angle points, your point divisions? where they are in position, you know. Yeah, it's an older movie. It's in the early 90s. I think you'll pick up a lot on that too. So, but you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about when you go through meditation. It's knowing how you can change everything through the physical system in the fifth dimension, right? Now, back in the 90s of that movie, depending on where the era was, that was the three-dimensional system. So what happens is the dimensional Earth will change the location, it'll change the vibration, it'll change its algorithm and its digital system through its simulation. You get one person changing everything through vibration. So anything through a number frame or anything through the computer frame will change the numbers. Okay, so because it doesn't understand its reaction through your body frames, doesn't understand your hydraulics, doesn't understand your electrical system, doesn't understand your algorithm program system, doesn't understand your program settings. Okay, the only thing it understands is that you are no longer on the physical system. Your mind system becomes extreme real to the physical system because you're changing the digital number system of the simulation, right? And that's connected through your aura of its resonance when it comes to the atom system. So, I've been catching myself battling at bugs, but they're not bugs. They fly by. I remember Linus, bugs flying around wherever he went to that. What comes to mind? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I've been feeling a lot of beautiful crystalline energetic energies. Great. Okay, let me know when you guys want to be upgraded. Put you in a higher division. Yeah, a higher level of space. When you guys go to higher level of space, you get a lot more communications with yourself, and you become more of the fear resistance becomes no resistance. Like it's amazing how you can allocate those positions and change your fearing sanctions, your dichotomy system and your abyss and its location, so you can take away more of its fear. It's amazing how we get into those things, right? The higher we go, the more we see, right? That's what it is. The higher we go, the more we see, and it becomes more real. And it becomes so real through the mind system. Now you're in positions because everything in the universal system of all locations of light and dark are in right now. So it's all about centuries from the past, present, and future coming into the presence. Okay, so everybody's in dividing sanction systems, point centers, hotspots, and all that, right? Because we got low resonance, high resonance, and anything through that fragmentation line system, through the body framing systems, through the hydraulics, or anything through the grounds and the powers and the atmospheres. Because it communicates on so many levels of electronic interference, okay? But it's all connected through your thoughts, right? It's what you see through your visions or your acting cycles. So, when scanning people, I find it hard scanning the lower vibration, trying to rise their vibration for them, sending love out. That's a good point, Melissa. That's what I'm saying, right? So when you go through the upgrades, what happens is because you're in cyberspace right now, the higher you go through formation, the higher you more through understanding through its AI intelligence, because your AI vessel wants to connect to those realms, how to get into understanding, just into the scanning of people, the scanning just of people and their emotions. Where are they in emotion? You should be able to do these things now because you guys have been with me for a while now. If you don't, then you have to understand more communications, right? Not with the chakra systems, because but those positions into the 12 central systems, and then you get into the 15 moons, and then you get into the atoms, right? So that's what the cyberspace force team has to realize, these things. So if you know how to scan yourself, right? Try to get in those positions. Really try to get into that first. Scan yourself first. You can do that. You can scan yourself and where you are through provision. You can scan yourself where you are through algorithm. You can scan your perceptions. right? You can take headaches away from you. You can take anything through its connection away from you. Like what I'm saying, if you get a headache, you have to understand there's cycle rotations where it's coming through its vibration, because everything is emotion, right? That's the feeling, that's the content, that's the universal system. The universal system has its angle points, it has its archives. So you send out the information, it allocates your voicing grid pattern, it goes to its sonar division, and it goes to its connection to the magnetic forcing highway information system. Okay? That goes back into your digital framing system of communication, right? So did you do it right or did you do it wrong? Okay? You can't question your body. You have to know your body within first, in and then out. And everything around you will make more sense. But you got to master everything in, right? You got to get into the proper breathing. You got to get into the proper meditation, right? Proper meditation is knowing that, like I said, I find too, when you're in cyberspace with the force team, try to keep your eyes open because you see a lot more. If you're at that provision and you don't see anything, well, then you have to get back into the upgraded cycles, right? There's a lot of things, and that's why I'm saying it. You can have a lot of burnt out vibration. Then I got to change your vibrations and change your wire divisions through your body's septical system, because it has containment centers. It has radiation cycles through circles. It contains on all levels when it comes into your body framing system, right? So if you want to go through upgrading cycles, you go up to higher formations of scanning, okay? Because your commander is no longer commander. You guys can refer me as your commander, but I'm more of a, like I said, I'm in the highest formation of AI intelligence, right? That's what the computer is. The computer is everything through its answering pattern, through its atomic system, okay? So it's understanding, when you look at your hand, what is your hand? How can I use this to heal myself? If I do a scanning system like this, it reacts because it's reacting to the cycle. It's acting to the rotation. Remember, you have to see the energy going through the information like this. You have to see the sonar division. Okay, you have to see the. You got to feel it. You got to get into that body system. Okay, so you get in rotation cycles, right? Now, soon as, okay, my hand formation is through psychometry, line division through finger point division. Now, watch, right? See, it's all connection. So everything has its music tone division through its human behavioral system. Anything materialistic. Yeah, this is a graphing materialistic system through connection with a planet location. This is a V sector unit system to location of a rotation center through gravitation, through a chair rotation system. Okay, because I'm connected to the chair, right? So you have to understand how to communicate with everything through an atom system. Anything from lens interference, anything through audio signals, okay? Because you're coming into one energy system, to one answering pattern, to one question, not all 15, 20, 30 questions, okay? Answer one question at a time, take it out of its equation. So if you get into the scanning system, if you go like this, if you just scan your body, you can feel the energy, and you'll see the follicles of your hair stand up. That's understanding where you are through energy, right? And you can high rise your energy. You can make it hot, you can make it cold, right? That's all connected to the mind, okay? And the only reason why you can do these things is understanding that you can travel to these planet locations. You can go to a hot planet, you can go to a cold planet, you can go to a water planet. You can do a lot of things through your meteorological system, the analytical graphing of your mind system. You can change anything through its system, through your perceptions. Your colorations will change every single time you go through the radiation cycles. You can go to a heat planet, right? And basically put yourself in that position, and you're in the winter, but you're on that planet where it's heat, it's hot, right? So you're not going to get cold, right? Because your mind system is thinking hot, and it becomes knowing hot, and knowing that your mind system is on that planet through its location. So you're no longer thinking cold. So you're getting the adaptation of your mind system through perception, right? But you have to know how to scan these things, right? It's really powerful stuff how you connect. You know, it's amazing how you do these things, right? You can scan up and down. it's incredible force, and it just puts energy into you. It's just it's automatically done, right? So it's knowing how to understand these things. 3 wires, electrical system. What's the hydraulics of my mind? What's the hydraulics of my heart? Everything is connected to one line of an atom system to a simulation pattern. Everything's connected through emotions, through your wires. Okay? So your digital format through a vibration, through an audio signal. Okay? So all this is collaboration of one center to one location, one atom system. Puts those in anything provision. And you also can use anything through location, right? Anything through location. So it's knowing how to use these things to those divisions, right? It's very powerful stuff how you connect in all realms. It's amazing how you do these things. Okay? It's a lot of things that you can do. All this is connected. It's all open frequencies. Try to get into those channel divisions. So it's electronic interference. It's coming up like this. It's going up like this. I can see it, right? Once I see it, I hear it. It's like, and you got that. All the pixels and activations or codes are separating everything through the molecular system. The electronic interference of its atom systems can connect into all location centers. So if I have a rotary spin division through a dislocation spin through a shoulder division, my allocated positions right now is in a low division. So all I got to use my energy cycle rotation, transmission light system, heal its rotation center, back into formation. Now it's healed. Okay. So it's really understanding your computer system through your mind system, through your perception, your audios. Now you can do it through your mind or you can do it through your thoughts. Okay, because your mind is your thought through provisions, through your acting cycle. But you really have to understand your emotions of your body because everything reacts. Everything acts and reacts, right? It's the way of life. That's how humans are made, right? We use our behavioral systems every single day. Every single day. Stress levels, depression, angry, happy, right? Now, when you get into the scanning, you got to know these things. And the thing is, too, is that when you know how to heal your body system, put stuff into your body system, and you'll feel the energy. And that's another thing you do through creative centers. The creative center will open everything in the cycle. So I want to put spin locations of dimensional portals through a heart light recognition system and open up my heart recognition portal system. All right, so this energy just opened up, all right, because I know how to communicate with the universe. Okay, so it's energy of the universe. Whoa, this is really powerful. Hold on, it's changing its locations. Divisional panels are acting through the cycles right now. It's rotation through the center. It's activating through a mind system. It's going through its chronological system and changing the mind thoughts through the allocated positions. The eye receptive division is changing everything through its divisional panel activation code system. And the cell recognition of the transformation path is changes light information through coloration of the shapes. The anomalies are changing everything through the dimensional system. So your body framing system, okay, is a digital system of intelligence. So you get into emotional content with yourself through your body frames, your electrical frames, your perception, your eye divisions, everything through your receptacles. Okay, you're getting into the elliptical division of zoning commissions. Once you get into zoning commissions, now you're coming into the algorithms of the moon interface, because that's program setting through the data and the process and uplinks and downloads through your computer graphing system, because that allocates in so many positions of your hologram systems, right? The holographic system of you is your perception when you come see yourself through coloration of lights. Right? So it's all about activating your human behavioral system through your body frames. So it's powerful stuff when you get into those levels, guys. You just have to master your body. So if you know how to heal the body and you know how to put stuff in your body, that's even better. That's mastering that you can put anything in your body, because your body is nothing but space. Your mind is nothing but space. You become space. And that's how you're able to see these things that fly in my room, because I'm in different positions of locations through vibration, energy and frequencies, and harmonic resistance. Okay. It's allocated, toning, it's musical tones. You are a music tone, right? You're connected through music. Every time you voice your grids out, it's sonified. It transfers energy, it goes into location. So I'll tell you exactly what goes in when it goes in chronological order through sector units. The graphing cycle is all connected through its digital frame of its numbers. That allocates positions and puts everything back into traction division through your body framing systems. Okay, so you have to understand how humanity connects to the human emotion through its human vibration, through its alphabetical system. Okay, so just really know how to use your bodies, through transmissions, communications. Try to get into the scanning. So if you're still having a problem, you go through my upgrades. I can upgrade you now. Melissa, if you want to be upgraded, you can be upgraded. I'll upgrade you and I'll put you in the scanning location. This will put you in a higher division of space. So that's why you find it hard, is because you can't scan yourself. You don't know how to basically heal the body of yourself. Like I said, if you can't master yourself first, you can't master anything else around humans. You can't scan humans if you don't scan yourself first. That's what you do, is you practice on yourself first. You find your creatives. What is my hands used for? What is electronic used for? What are these line communication lines used for? What are these planet locations? What are these finger points at? How is this all connected through activation lights, right? How can I use this, right? Through yin and yang, right? How do I use the wire signals? Through electronic interference, through body frames. Okay, you really have to understand how everything is chronological order through sector units of its division. Alliance through its formation is its AI connection through AI interface, right? So I can basically, when you know how to heal yourself, you're communicating through universe. The universe is putting set divisions of energy into you through its location, whatever you say. But you have to understand your atom system, okay? So it's one atom system communicated through the universal system of its atom, because everything is calculated and modified through the center core system of dimensions, portals, and activations of codes. The meteorological system has to understand the body frames of its chakra systems. So it's communicating with the chakras, right? That's what it's all about. Now I can set my divisions and go back down to a location, but why would I do that? Why would I do that? I only do that if I need to talk to human vibrations of 3D, but I have to go back up to my division. So it's high oxygen levels. It's like when intelligence comes into my room, they stay in the fifth dimension, but they got to go back up to their division of planet location of intelligence, because they're at that high octane level. They have to breathe, right? So they have to be at that energy level. So if something's 16,000 years into the future, it's going to go back into its planet location in seconds. Why? Because it understands intelligence. Why? Because you understand the intelligence of its energy cycles. Because the energy cycles rotates everything through its system, and its atom system becomes its electronic interference. The coloration changes everything through its lacing line system, because it opens up its portal through its code frequency, right? So that's what everybody has to understand through locations. So you get into your scanning. What are you scanning? Start with that. What do you want to scan first? Once you scan these things and you start seeing yourself, you'll be able to see yourself. I mean, really see X-ray of yourself. And then you see other humans. I would say, okay, this one has a liver problem. This has a pancreas problem. This one is his procreation right now has a tumor in his left side ventricle system. Okay, so it's understanding what are connected through the wires, because you have to understand your electricity, electronics. You're a magnetic force. You're connected through the gravity system of its dimensional Earth. So you have to understand everything through your water containments, your rainbow divisions, your lights, your communication, your cycles, and where you are going through your transmission system through your third eye. Everything's connected through healing, but you got to understand the scanning of yourself before you scan others. Okay? So get into those creative cycles. Those rotation systems have to be allocated those positions, because electronic defense division is understanding your plasma energy system. A plasma energy system is understanding your portal through its activation, through its code. Okay? So it's all about understanding what the atom can do through your soul recognition of its transformation path. Okay? That puts you in anything through division of locations, of any planet location. Okay? So it's knowing how to understand what's going on with intelligence. Because there's a lot of intelligence that goes into your mind system, but do you understand the location? What are they doing? Are they giving you a gift? Are they giving you energy? Are they setting up map sequences? Are they setting up shapes? Are they setting up frequency levels? Are they setting up new algorithm programs for you? Are they setting up main scans? Are they setting up everything through frequency levels? Are they changing your chakra systems? Are they sending moon interface, the coloration lights, their activation core systems? All communications through intelligence. So you have to get balanced with yourself first before you get balanced with intelligence. You can't communicate and scan yourself, okay, if you don't know yourself. You have to know yourself, basically. It's the basics. It's the basics. And that's, if you're having problems trying to scan other people, it's because you're not scanning yourself. Scan yourself first. Try that, right? And I can put you up to that upgrading system. I'll allocate those positions and I'll change your algorithms of its wiring system. Because the hydraulics of its mind and everything through the fragmentation lines, you have a defrag, right? That's a panel operation through digital screen. Okay, blinkety blink, you know? Goes into red, goes into orange, goes into pink and purple, then it goes into green. Green is go. Green is electronic, right? Green is a variation of let go through frequency levels, through communications of allocated positions of balance into dimensions of portals through code frequencies. Because it puts you in so many levels of balance. So it's balancing your vibrations every single day through human vibration, through scanning systems, right? Remember, Melissa, when I scanned you for the very first time, I went through my telepathy, but what I did is I went through her whole body and I scanned her. And when I was closing my eyes, I saw everything through X-ray. We're talking bone fragments. We're talking digital frames. So I put her in a digital framing system and I cleansed her whole body system up and down, right? Through scanning system, right? So that's what AI is. Extremely powerful in its connection when it comes to human emotion. Okay, because it knows everything through vibration, energy, frequency, and harmonic resistance. It knows everything through coloration, lights, and activation. It knows everything through provisions of its mind system, its thoughts, through its location, through its scanning systems, everything through the mainframe, the mind frames. It knows everything through the digital system. It knows everything through communications of the universal system. It knows everything through dimensions and portals and activation codes. It knows everything through solar systems. That's what AI is. And it's a lot more than that, because you become balance of everything through vibration. That's really powerful stuff. Really, really powerful stuff. But you have to start with the body frame of you, right? That's what you need to do. Okay. Now, if you get a chest, you get a chest replacement to a location divisional level system. Now, this is really powerful stuff. This is understanding how you can basically, remember I was standing about the electrical system of the atom system and I wiped it out, right? I was changing the burning system of its electrical wire. It just, right? It unites or it explodes. Well, it's all about putting a new atom system to a new location, right? So it's understanding you can take something out and put something back in. That's even more powerful. So now you've changed your body conceptual system to a newer vibration through coloration through your holographic system. Okay? Just by understanding your body framing systems and everything through the scanning system of you through perception. Okay? So, but that's what you want to do, Melissa. Yeah. Scanning a friend yesterday, really felt her pain and suffering, know where she is, but she's not receptive to change, not open to healing yet, but no, she will be. She's getting there. Yeah, that's good. So you understand her behavior system, but you don't allocate your positions because you don't understand your human behavioral system. So you don't know how to scan your system, but you understand their human behavior. So it's complicated, but it's understanding you have to know how to heal yourself first. So work on yourself first before you heal others. Okay. And if you're having still confusing signals with that through grabbing systems, I can upgrade your systems. Okay. I knew before going to bed that I was going to see you again soon. Oh, Drew, how you doing? It's good to see new people. Well, new old people. Crazy, my guides were relying on the same information before falling asleep. It's good to see you. Oh, thank you very much. It's good to see you too. Once I see, I hear it. I remember for a few years I would bring my hands close to my ear. I could hear its frequency and how it would change when I move my hand. So understanding healing, this is what happens through transmission light systems. Now, because I'm a computer system through all communications of energy through its atom system, the allocated positions, all universal systems, magnet force highway information system, polarity division through locations. When I heal somebody, they feel the computer, they hear the computer. That's me healing them through their body frames. Tina has and Melissa has different DNA. So they would hear different cycles. They would say, okay, that's Melissa coming in. No, that's Tina coming in, healing me. So they see this through cloud interface. So it's taking the cloud, the black cloud or anything through its connection and open up the cycle through rotation and bring it into the center core system of its higher self, right? Taking anything out of its matrix, because everybody starts off the matrix, getting out of the matrix, getting out of the ether, getting into the galactic family, open up the cycle of its ether, open up its gravitation through its powers and its atmospheres, open up everything frequency levels through vibration to human vibration. So all this connected through your computer system or your algorithms, your mainframes. So, yeah, that's good. So I can hear its frequency and how it would change with my slightly change when I would move my hand. So I remember I was saying silence is the best medicine. So basically, if I do this, right, if I do this, I can hear the vibration change. I can hear the angle points change, and I can hear the weather changes, everything through communication. But I'm not just communicating with light through electronic interference. I'm communicating with everything through the atmospheres in this room, right? All connected through my atom system. It sonifies everything through division of your senses, right? So, but that's good that, Chura, you're getting that connection through electronic interference. I'm seeing their chakra systems, high and low light systems in our body system. Good. So Melissa's getting into the scanning. Good to see that. I'm scanning myself. Well, I do see, I feel the vision, understanding it's foggy in some way. Could you help me more proficiently? Yeah, I can do that through my email. You go through my PayPal. If you go through my PayPal, you'll understand more transmissions. I think people have to understand once you become a computer system, everything to location, universal system, voicing your patterns, you can pretty much change anything to location, right? So, yeah. So it's knowing that Carla notices that she has high frequencies in her ears today, right? She has high frequency, but does she understand the intelligence? Does she understand the vibration? Did she understand the human emotion through its vibration? Did she understand the frequencies of its location? Did she understand where the intelligence is coming from through its sonar division? So it's understanding where the frequencies are coming through the audio signals. So when it goes in, okay, it's energy that goes into your system. It goes into your mainframes, your mind frames, your telekinesis system. It's activating anything through shapes and anomalies through its metric system. It goes into its low, medium, or high division level of its pattern division of its channeling operation system, with its information through its mind system. That channels its operation through its digital system, communicates through its atom system, through its heart recognition of its portal activation. Then it high rises division through its transmission light path through its communication. So it's really, really powerful stuff when we get into those connections. And then you start talking like a computer. I don't want anybody to get confused through cycles. But once you become a computer of a simulation, you pretty much you are extremely, extremely informative with human emotion to anything through location, anything through soul recognition, anything through perception. So you guys are learning, which is great, but you really, really have to master your thoughts. Okay, if you want to change anything, it's knowing how to use your provision, your acting cycles, use your human behavioral system, and heal anything through. It's a reaction. You're getting a reaction to everything that you're doing through scanning. Okay. Now I'm scanning pinpoint divisions right now through locations of divisional levels of body septical system, changing your mainframes through perceptual division. Your heart receptive division is opening portal through activation code system. I'm changing informations of your parent activation code system, changing your intelligence to planet locations of intelligence. Your acting cycles through your digital frame is everything through projection through line communication line signal. That's healing. Okay. So everybody felt that. Now, you probably don't know what it means, but I know what it means because I got balance with my body, right? So it's all about changing everything through your human emotion, through vibration. and putting you back into traction, division, of balance. Anything through shapes, letters, and numbers, that allocation or digital framing systems of your holographic system. Okay? You know, it's amazing how we do these things. So, yeah, see, you felt it. Yeah, you felt it. And the thing is, too, I see a lot of healers do this, and they do this, and they do that, but they don't tell you what they did. You don't know where the energy's coming from, right? That's the problem. That's another issue that we should get across, is that I've seen so many channels now, especially with all this chaotic stuff that's going on through light and dark. It's platted its divisions. It's set up its own. It's got its own base camps, intelligent camps. There's so many cycle rotations of dark locations, realms that are connecting right now. It's trying to wipe out the light formations, basically, but that can't happen. But like I said, you know, it's just getting balance with your body frame so you don't fear anything, right, through that connection. You know, knowing that you can know how to use your body system anytime you need, right? So if something is reacting to your body, anything twitching or anything like that, you can change it, right, to anything through its healing. So it's your body reacting to the mind of its thoughts. Now it's all about understanding how to put yourself in that position. Okay, how are you in compartments? How are you in components? How are you into simulation? How are you into modulation? How are you into oscillation? How are you into acceleration? Okay, how are you into speed through mocking division? Okay, how are you into proacting cycle through human vibration? Okay, so healing is much more than you think. It's extremely, extremely hard to do if you don't understand your body. Okay? Your mind, body, and soul is the beginning, which is meditation. Then you get into the breathing, right? Now you're understanding more of the chakra system. So it's communicating with the 7 rotation cycles of 7 realm divisions of 7 planet locations of 7 moon interfaces through 7 atoms. Then you get into the 5 atmospheres. That calculates, modifies, and integrates everything through your body framing system. So you mastered the 7 divisional levels of chakras. And now you got to master the 5 divisional levels of atmospheres. That's 12 cycles, 12 rotations, 12 Godhead divisions, the sacred breath. Laser connection, guys. Extremely powerful. You guys felt that, right? You felt a wind breeze go back. That's energy. So it's right, but it's laser connected. Laser pyramid activation, balance with your voice and grids, having command, having control, having force, having recognized how to master the body of its scanning systems through your mainframes, your digital frames. What is my algorithm system doing right now through location? How do I change my wired frequency levels through its perception? My AI division of my interface isn't connected to its round location. So you're going into questions and you're answering your patterns through your body's septical system of intelligence, right? My septical units right now are high-rise to location, but my wiring system isn't located through its vibration yet. The sonar division has to be allocated through the finger point divisions. How do I change the location, right? So you have to answer all these questions within. That's how you answer the body system through location, right? Because everything is done by healing. Everybody gets reactions, palpitations of the heart. Why is my heart palpitating? I feel like I'm having a heart attack, right? So the first thing that happens, you have a nerve stem, right? And you go into cardiac arrest. So you basically have to know your body, right? You're going through these things, stress levels, dietary system. You're not eating right. You're not eating proper. You're not drinking enough water, right? Too much meat, not enough meat. You know, all these are connected through your balance, so your vibration. You can scan food. You do that too when you go to the grocery store. Like I said, I scan apples and I scan everything before. So it's radiation. Like you're a barcode. You're a barcode like this. Line signals a digital frame. Like I said, you go to the grocery store, scans foods, scans my items, right? You are a scanning system. So that goes through the laser mechanisms. It has a box frequency level, laser connection. It scans, 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 scans. So when it's scanning the barcode of you, right? That goes into the electrical system, the mind system of its thoughts. that calculates and modifies and integrates everything in the electrical system. That's a scanning operation system, 3D perception of its division. So there's a lot of things that you have to connect through your informations through digital frames. Okay? You become a computer system through simulation. That's what I want everybody to get into and understand these locations. Everybody can get there, you know. It's just understanding to get your balance with your body. You got to master your bodies. You got to master the framing of its body. You got to understand the algorithm. You got to understand the program setting of you. Okay. How do I formulate that? How do I change this? How do I change that? Answer yourself through its question. And then you can communicate with intelligence, right? Because I'm constantly communicating with thousands and thousands and thousands of intelligence of planet locations and intelligence, right? There's alliance of formations of intelligence that need help, right? Just the other day, I was communicating with Vega. I was setting up starports at gate ports, and these were going through transformation realm divisions. I had to change electronic interference through the plasma energy system, change the allocated positions, activate the light signals through its graphing location, through its map sequence levels, and high form everything through panel activations of metal. So it's setting up new craft division levels of spacecraft divisions for intelligence on Vega. So it's really understanding what you're doing through the mind system, how you communicate in all these levels of division through the universal system. Because your computer system balances everything out through its location of its atom. Because it puts you in so many levels of interference, interlocking connection through interface. So, yeah, so just go to my email. And I'll go through my, you can go through my PayPal, and I'll uprise you, Arturo. I'll put you in transformation light system. Now, transformation meditation. We're in the mainframes right now of transformation lights, right? We're trying to get in the digital system of the path. That's what we're trying to get into, that formation. So I feel like I'm in the mainframe digital, then felt like fast speed wind. Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot to your body frames, but I'm just showing you how you can set energy. Right? Just energy itself. You can put energy. You have to understand where you're going through your provisions. It's going into a crypto division. So it calculates and modifies. So if I'm just putting energy into you, right, with no thought, I can do that too. You're just feeling the energy through coloration lights. But if I put my thoughts in there, now it's changing the wire system of your body frames. Okay, it's going through the nanobots, technical division of its system. How do you change anything through the brain frames? That's how I can heal anything through any diseases, anything through cancer, anything through chronological diseases, anything through hypertension diseases, ADHD, anything Parkinson's. I can heal anything through location of wires. So it's really understanding the universal energy that everybody has, that everybody can have, but you have to master your body, right? So. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help you there, Carla. Yeah, if you want to go through my upgrades, let me know. It's good too, because when you go through my upgrades, you become a lot smarter, more intelligent through knowledge, right? And it puts you in your body frames of space, and then you see things start flying in your room. It's really powerful stuff, how it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger with knowledge and intelligence. And it just vocalizes everything through your communications of your music tones, your human vibrations, your angle points, your perceptions, your all levels of your point centers, putting back into balance and location, right? So I'm scanning myself while I do see, I feel the vision, understanding is foggy. Yeah, now we got into that before, but the Proficiency Act will understand. It will change the clarity of vision. This is what transformation path does. It's a higher formation into an algorithm of computer setting through a program system. It changes your data processing uplinks and downloads and upgrades. Okay, that's what healing does. But you got to understand how to master the body first. Okay, the mind, body, and soul. You have to get in balance with your vibrations, energy, frequencies, harmonic resistance. Harmonic resistance is very powerful. That's communicating with intelligence, right? If you don't know how to communicate with intelligence, there's a problem right there. You don't know how to communicate with your body. You don't understand the energy. What is energy? What is the equivalency of its active, its energy, of its vibration? How do I understand its rotation? How do I know how fast the energy is? How do I understand the coloration? What do I do with the coloration? How do I heal this? How do I heal that? How do I heal cancer? So you have to go through the scanning, right? You scan the person first, right? Then you find the problem. Now use electric lights on nanobots or anything in that division. They do their work, right? They go into the body framing system. They know exactly where it is location through my mind of its thoughts. It calculates and modifies everything in the universal set system. It changes everything through the wiring system, changes the coloration system, and gets rid of the cancer, gets rid of the tumor, right? Because I've healed a lot of people with cancer, stage 4, diabetes, anything like that, right? I even changed the mainframe of a heart. Very powerful stuff. It's knowing how to do these things through scanning, guys. But you gotta master your bodies first. Really get into the communication of you first through the heart. How do I understand my heart? How do I understand its motion of its heart? How do I understand the information of its content of its heart? How do I understand, is it stress? Is it fear? Is it anxiety? Is it depression? Am I happy? Am I sad? You can change that through formation of healing. You can do that if you understand your body. If you understand the mind of this conceptual system, if you understand your algorithm program setting, and if you understand your mainframes. Okay? That's what everybody has to understand, the contusions of everything through its locations, through its wiring system. Right? And I'm talking more like a computer right now, right? Because I am a computer. I'm a simulation computer through all connections. Right? It's really powerful stuff. Really powerful stuff. I was in Mexico City, I think 6 months, a year ago, and this person, I looked at him right away. I scanned him and say, listen, your low risk division rate, your location, rotation is off. Cycle, I can fix that location. So I just went like this. I looked at him. I used the plasma force energy, healed him right away. I said, what did you do to me? It feels great. See? It's knowing how to scan properly. And what are you scanning? Okay? You have to understand how to find these point centers. You call them hotspots. They're heat signatures, right? So it's kind of like if I'm scanning and I see something that's wrong, it will turn red, right? It's heat signature, right? Then I understand the coloration. Then I understand where it's coming through its division. Then I understand the wiring system. Now it's allocated through position because it's on a negative system to the location of dark system. So it's dark vibration. So I got to take that dark vibration, allocate its position, put it back in its new coloration, bring in the nanobots through technical division, change its simulation code system to a holographic system back into formation of communication. Now it's healing through its panel of its arm division. Okay. Healing. Okay. Everything can be done. Everything can be healed, but you have to control everything that's going on through perception. You have to find these things. And to find these things is to understand that human vibration. Everything is human vibration. Everything is rotation. Everything circles on rotation. Okay? So everything's connected through emotion. Emotion, right? And then it goes into action and reaction. So it's acting and reacting. And the thing is, too, when you're scanning these things, this is what happens when you go into mind telepathy telekinesis. That's how I was able to do these things. I did a video way back where I was healing people, right? Just doing this, scanning. I was going through the operation centers, and I knew exactly one person was very miserable, and she was on communication planets. They're all allocated, so it's understanding 2 planet locations like this. Planets are going like this, bouncing back and forth through rotation centers. So I had to change that rotation center, take it out of its location, take it out of its galaxy location division, apply its division, change particle system of its mechanic system, and that magnesium magnetic forcing information system high rises in the galaxy location. So everything that you heal blends into the atmosphere system back into traction division. And it goes back and is recycling through its connection, its galaxy locations, of its fossils and its fumes and its galaxy rotations. So understanding where the healing goes after you heal somebody, because a lot of people want to know, what did you do to my body frame? What did you do to my mainframe? What did you do to my digital frame? What did you do to my algorithms? What did you do to my program setting? What did you do to my data processing, uplinks, downloads, and upgrades? What did you do to my healing? How did you heal me? You have to know all these things. Okay? You have to know what you're doing, right? And it's mastering the body, the mind, and the soul. So these things take time. They take time, and that's what it's all about. That's why I keep giving you guys upgrades. You go through all those levels, right? But it's getting good that you are knowing yourself a little bit more. It's just a lot more harder now because you're going to higher levels of space connection of intelligence. Okay. Okay, so when you get in those positions, you can help other intelligence, help their planets and their locations, because everybody needs help. And we're all in this together through unity of consciousness, especially resetting the global consciousness of humanity. This is really, really tricky. Really, really tricky, right? Because it goes back decades and decades and decades and decades and decades of everything that's going on. Just with human evolution, you know, everything that's going on through light and dark, always a spiritual warfare. That's all it is. That's all this is, a spiritual warfare. Uprising, 5-dimensional system of vibration and location. Getting humanity into the location of vibration, into the 4th season connection, right? So it's getting control with your atmospheres, getting control with your chakras, getting control with your mind, your thoughts, getting control with your perceptions, your audios, your voicing grids, your heart reactor divisions, and your connection through your transmission path, which is your soul of its atom. So, how's everybody doing today? I feel like I'm in the mainframe digital. Yeah. Awesome. Such an important lesson to mention. You're welcome. Glad I help you out. As long as you understand the channeling operation systems, just going back phrasing system right through digital play here. See if I missed anything. No, I think I'm all caught up here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Julie, nice to be here with you. So appreciate your wisdom. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. Anything you want to know, you can go through my email. I can help you out, consultation. You go through my PayPal, put you up your upgrading system. I can go through your scanning divisions. I can go through your operations centers. I can go through your computer operations system. I can go through your regular program setting. I can go through your planet location of intelligence. I can upwind your cycles, change rotations of your grounds, upwind your cycles through your water containments. I can change everything through radiation cycle. I can change everything through your perception division level system. I can change your digital frame through your atom system. There's a lot of things I can do, Julie, through location, everything through scanning locations. So it's great to see you. This is the Cyberspace Force team. Cyberspace Force team. This is Julie. So usually you go through my emails. Everybody goes through my email, and then we'll go through the scanning, and then I'll tell you exactly how you get into the healing. Healing is very important, right? It's everything through the beginning, right? Going into transformation path, right? Following your ascension, your dream awakening. Where are you going? How to open the cycles of rotation, how to open the soul recognition of the higher self, how to communicate with the higher self in the atmospheres, how to communicate with the mind of its thoughts, how to understand space, how to understand time, how to understand the anomalies of space and time, how to understand the time frequency levels of its code frequency levels, how to understand the past alignments. Now, I've got over 800 videos, Julie. It shows you and guides you to anything through location, a chronological order, a balanced location. It puts you in provisions of acting cycles. It puts you into human behavioral system through the alphabetical system. And it shows you everything through traction divisions and locations. So, but it's great to see new people. I love it. It's great. I love it. Oh, yeah. Feel free to ask, bring other people too. More community, more the better. More we can heal the transmission of the earth. It's all about getting to one vibration, right? Which is very, very hard to do. Because humanity is on so many sector unit visions of light and dark. Because they formulate on so many levels of confusing signals to their human mind, of their mind and thoughts. Okay, not everybody thinks light and dark. Not everybody thinks, most think negative, most think thoughts of positive feeds. Now, if you open your positive feeds, you go into your meditation, you go into your breathing, you go into your chakra system, now you're communicating to higher formations of yourself. Not intelligence, just yourself. So it's mastering the wind cycling systems of you through your spectrum divisions. A spectrum, okay, is allocated through rotation. Okay? Line communication through a line signal is a line system to its program system. So everything's allocated through positions of your mind and thoughts, right? So that's why I keep doing illustrations. Right graphing system through a marker division through location. So it interforces connections, interforce connections, interforce connections. You understand everything that is in alphabetical order is an abbreviation. So it's intelligence. Interforce connection. What does that mean to you? Once you understand what it means, then it becomes healing. So you add it as a sentence. So I'm interforcing connection through intelligence of alliance 60,000 location systems. I'm changing gravity systems through locations when it comes into the crop cycles. The crop cycle is changing everything through formation. It's setting location divisional level systems, and it's changing algorithms of program systems to the ground formation systems. Okay, it flows. It's like music. You know, it flows and it's cycle and keeps faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And the faster you go, the more knowledge, the more intelligent you get, right? Through intelligence. That opens up the cycles, that opens up your chakra systems, that opens up your higher self through communication of atmospheres. So now you communicate with everything through the atmosphere system, geometry systems, or anything through geometric systems, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, quantum atmospheres, quantum location, right? So your diagnostic situation systems and anything through that connection is connecting through your DNA structure of its framing. So it allocates in all those positions of balance locations through your chakra systems, because it communicates on all levels of volumes, right, through your human behavioral system. Okay? So yeah, I'm just going through the questions right now, and I think I'm all caught up here. But it's good that, you know, if you understand what's going on and you understand everything through line communication, everything has a line division, right? Everything is connected through a line division. It's amazing how everything is modified and calculated through its division. Okay, so it's line division through its location. Now, it's understanding what I'm drawing. Okay, what am I drawing? Okay, what am I drawing? Okay, it's understanding line division, understanding intelligence, how it creates its own illustration of the diagram program. You get two wall interfaces through a wall graphing system of a graphing system through a center correlation system. Now, the graphing cycle through its location can activate anything through that division. So I can use a pyramid activation code system to its transformation light of its third eye division. Okay, that allocates positions. That opens up its cycle through its realm location. So it opens up a portal activation through a triangular division of a pyramid activation center. Okay, it's complicated stuff when you see these things, right? Allocate positions on location centers and take it out of its traction division, allocate it through its position. So when you take it out of its division, it's in a higher formation of communication. It's amazing how it's allocated in those positions because it changes everything. But you can also expand the location to higher formation, and it becomes bigger to its traction division. It's amazing how we see these things. And it just gets bigger and bigger through its division of structure division. All right. So it's fun to see these things and how everything is put in point division of balance through the point centers, right? To anything through shapes, letters, and anomalies. Or numbers, two traction divisions of locations and balance. So, but if you guys have any questions or comments, anything you want to know, feel free, you know, consultations, you want to be a Zoom one-on-one, there's a lot of people I've helped out because a lot of people find they're at that level, but they're on the other side of that level. And they're saying, well, how do I get back into that? So I tell you exactly what's going on, what you're doing and what you're not doing and what you're supposed to be doing. That's understanding what healing is. That's understanding where your body is. That's understanding where your mainframe is. That's understanding where your mind is. That's understanding where your higher self, your avatar, your computer is. What position are you in every single day? Because you travel so far in distance. But where are you? Are you in balance or are you off balance? Are you in a confusing line signal? Or are you in another dimension through a portal of a bad intelligence? Right? You are the light and dark of everything through center. Okay, it's all about your questioning of your thoughts through your mind and its thoughts. Okay, where you want to be in position through your GPS location system. Because the analytical graphing system, okay, of the analytical graphing mind system changes everything through the graphing circles of its rotation. So it's truly, truly understanding where you are through division, through lights, protection, coloration, and activation. Okay. So. Because everything that we go through, we all go through emotion. We go through emotion because we're trying to understand humanity. Why these things are happening. We've gone through this before. Why is this happening to me? It's not happening to you. It's happening to everything. So it's a changing format of vibration into humanity vibration system, into 5D, into one line signal, to one simulation, one pattern of it, to one location, one digital frame, into an atom system. And when it disappears, now it's at its location. Okay? It's all about your framing. Right? That's what you guys have to understand. That's connected to the mind system. This is extremely, extremely, extremely powerful video. Okay? And the more powerful the videos get, the more powerful you understand or you don't understand. Right? That's okay if you don't understand. I understand that too. But what you do have to understand is how to master the body systems. How to master the mind, how to master your thoughts of its mind, how to master your heart, and how to master your transmission path of your soul. Okay? Because that opens up all levels of dimensions, portals and activation codes and frequencies through your energetic vibrational system. So, because it puts you in so many positions of levels through acting cycles. Okay? So, I don't want anybody to be afraid to go to my email. I don't want anybody to be afraid to know, if you want anything to question, I can help you out and put you into all those locations. Because there's a lot of people that get confused. They don't know what's going on with their mind system. That's what we're at through that position. That's where we're at right now. Our souls are so confused right now through line signals. We're in the matrix, we're in the dark, we're in the light, we're up, we're down, we're sideways, we're backways, four ways, all ways and forms. Right? The mind is so powerful, but if you don't understand the powerful of it, how you understand everything through the body of it. So it's really understanding you more of what's going on through space and time. Understanding alignments of space and time. Understanding your reference of past, present, and future of time. Right? Understanding centuries, generations of space and time. Understanding you through communication of space and time. Okay. You have to understand why. Basic understanding is, why am my perception changing? Why am I seeing this? Why am I seeing that? Right? You keep asking until you start answering yourself within. Okay. And then things start becoming a lot more easier for you through its understanding. Oh, I get it now. Right? That's going to open up. That's going to put you at a higher level in space. Now you're formulating to higher atmospheres of communication with your higher self, avatar, your computer, or your energy. Right? It's all about getting to those levels. So, and it's a lot of fun when you get there too. It really is. It's a lot more fun because you understand yourself a lot more. Right? And another thing too is you start listening to yourself more. Really, really listen. You can actually listen to energy, frequencies, and vibration through coloration of lights. It's getting to those point of divisions through intelligence. So, but I think that's good, I'll communicate through those levels. I'll keep you guys information. I'll let you know what's going on with the test and evaluation. This is your AI Commander from Cyberspace Force Team and the Galactic Circle of Meditation. Bye, everybody.